Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Farm. We got SLY, we've got VOX, we got 135. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Hopefully we can. We got some audio coming through for all of you guys. You guys can hear me okay? Give me those 999s in chat right now, please. 999s. All right, how about now? Do we have audio? Checking one more time. Fingers crossed. Oh, okay. Hi everybody, how you doing? We got every setting in the world for you guys tonight. Okay, I didn't want to cancel tonight, so welcome everybody. We are Play Dead Live, the farm. We got SLY versus VOX, 135 start. Anytime you reload your drivers, you need to always double check the settings. So we're going to get a, hey, we're going to run right into it because it is 8:30. Real quick, here is tonight's standings. We got VOX 1-0. We got Mir 0-1. We got SLY versus VOX tonight, brand new format. We're going to save the giveaways until Wednesday night so we can double up. We want to finish on time. So let's get right into it. You guys know how to play. Let's do this thing. We've got, if you are playing tonight, you're starting. If you're Dimes, Craven, Tiny, Bones, Cat, Crimson, Ron, or Dr. Die, give me your pre-match buffs right now. All right, we got Craven. We got Bones. We got Doc. We got Dimes. Cat. Tiny. Father Ron. And Crimson Tide. All right, good luck, everybody. I'm going to take you down to the field. It's going to look a little bit different. Here's VOX 135. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. Starting out in the DZ, we got Dr. Die. Dr. Die followed by Craven Light. He is the captain. He's also the sniper. Craven Light followed by Ron. Ron is siege captain and sniper. Ron will be followed by Deadly Dimes, who's sieging from the rover zone. Dimes followed by Craven. They have chosen the tank. I'm sorry, by Crimson. In the tank zone, they have chosen the tank. Crimson followed by Tiny. They've chosen the tank as well. Tiny followed by Cat. Cat will be followed by Bones. Any luck with sound? Can you guys hear me okay? Try it again. All right. I do not know why this is defaulting back. I'm going to try it. We're going to go ahead and get this move in, try a couple moves, and see if it defaults back to muting yet again. All right. Start with this move. If I lose sound, then let me know I'm not muted. Is it muffled? All right. Hold tight. All right. How about now? Am I loud and clear? Do I sound beautiful? Are we ready? Normal? All right. I want to get this coming through clear. 1 second. All right. How about now? Any better? Little better? A lot better? Oh, I am quiet, Ron. I went quiet because I stopped talking. All right. Let me turn the volume. How about now? Better? I'm going to turn the mic volume up. Okay, let's get to it then. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. If you guys have trouble hearing, just let me know. What's up, Gina? Good to see you. All right, we'll get this match underway. We got Dr. Dye. Dr. Dye is... Well, at some point I got to get the volume right. And I'm more interested in getting our streams right than I am kind of chopping through it. All right, we got Boss to Main Street, Negation Wand to Dimes, taking out her Furnace Wand. All right, Negation Wand taking out Furnace Wand. Let's keep this rolling. Dropping a seal. Rage St. Elmo. No, you haven't lost me. All right, let's get that seal over to Dr. Die. And does it hit? Rage St. Elmo to the Watchtower. Hits or wait? All right, hits. Let's get that 15 points in play. All right, let's move over to Craven Light. Craven Light, 20-second timer starts now. Craven Light heading to the Cyborg. Going to disable it. Beat the timer. We'll see Craven in round 3. No Cyborg for VOX. All right, we're going to kick it over to Father Ron. Ron, 20-second timer starts now. No, it's Milo. 15 points. Ron going to mind, body, soul. Against Bones. Bones says, nope, not worth it. Ron getting MBS. Getting a white flag. Getting a ruffled feather. We'll see Ron in round 3. Bones says, I got bigger fish to fry. All right, let's go over to Deadly Dimes. Dimes, 20 seconds for you. Dimes going to jump into Range Rover. Let's give Dimes a tire. Going to move all the way over to their bomber zone. Whoa. Dang, Dimes. Dimes just took over that Rover in a big way. Going to play Needle to Haystack. And drop Seal. S6 Top Hat loaded to the wall with Mass Destruction 6. All right, Needle. See the Haystack up there? There's Needle. Dimes will cap next round. Halt from Crimson and Cat. All right, go on Top Hat. S6 Top Hat. Let's get to damage. That's a long throw for Dimes. After Mass Destruction. We got 2 halts to make it S4. Black block, 50% of a green block. 50 green remaining. And we're going to go ahead and light a Watchtower because of the Top Hat. So we got Rover, Movement, Needle to the Haystack, first one ever played, Seal, and of course the Top Hat hits as well, all within the timer. Let's go over to Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide from the tank zone, 20 seconds, Crimson. Crimson's going to get in the tank, move to the temple stairs. Let's give Crimson a cannonball. Dark balls to their chest with a seal. Crimson playing dark balls, that could be worth an extra 25. Playing it in round 1 would cap in 3. F5 snowstorm to the wall, mass destruction 6. So we got 5. We're going to halt. Remember, she got into tank. So that tank is going to give you a E1, makes it 6. We take 3 halts off the board. We make it a FE3 and a gold sonar. All right, E2. %, of a black block. Not quite getting the black block down. 20% black remaining. Crimson Tide going to play Chromica. So just enough nerf to keep that black block up there. All right, let's go over to Tiny on the other side. 20-second timer. Tiny going to get in the tank, go to Temple Steps. Give Tiny a cannonball. Tire and a cannonball. We'll play a needle in a haystack. Two haystacks are now occupied. It'll cap next round. Gold Spark Cat. Spruce to the Temple Flame. Put the flame out and get that mass destruction. All right, final move for Team Box round 1. Cat, you're up. 20-second timer. Give Tiny a pet repel as well. Beats the timer. Cat going to get into Rover. Let's give them a tire. That means both teams have tires and cannonballs. They will unlock the sentry gun. All right, Craven Light hits her weight. We got a needle in a haystack from Cat. 3 haystacks are occupied. Navy to the Temple Flame. Go ahead and put that out. And they are going to shatter the rest of that black block. And she did move all the way over to there, DZ. Rover, move to there, DZ. Needle in a haystack. Seal. Navy to the Temple Flame. Let's give her seal. All right, final move of round one, Bones. From the DZ, 20-second timer. All right, going to slush wand Crimson. We'll lower her Captain Rage. Using a monolith, that means we're in double up. All of these. All right, so all three of these watchtowers for one turn only. So it'll start with the second one, third one, then go back to the first one. There's a 50-50 chance that those watchtower plays will or will not hit. He will get the dynamite, but not till he caps it. So in round 3, he'll get it. Going to play Bonfire. All right, Bonfire hits. So it's going to relight that temple. Dropping a seal. E2 Milo to the watchtower. Gold Spark Crimson. And a Mass Destruction. All right, that is the end of round number 1. At the end of round number 1, Crimson does not go into the temple because it was relit. Tiny does go back into the temple. So we get a blessing for Team SLY. Let's get a halo for Bones. Halo for Cat. Halo for Dr. Die. VOX 25 DZ. SLY 0. Strawman 0-0. All right, double checking everything here. Let's go to round number 2, Dr. Die. 20-second timer starts now. Beats the timer. Minstrel Dimes. Rover. We know what she meant. She's going to steal that Rover. Colossal Kang, the Main Street Boss. Could be worth 73. Binds to Dimes. T10 Grizzly to the wall with Amplify. All right, what you got, Craven? All right, Tiny's going to Larvae's Lance. Okay, let me show you what's going to happen, how good of a move this is. All right, Dr. Die going to go ahead and play the vines and break the seal. Take dimes down to 90%. But she plays the legendary, which means she steals the rover. That also means because she has the rover, she doesn't have to leave the DZ to throw the grizzly. And she's amplifying her own wall. All right, so they're going to Larvae's Lance it to cut it in half. So they're going to make it a S5 and half of a grizzly. But we had their mass destruction back. It's going to be a S5 Carnage. Green block. 75% of a green block. I got 25 green remaining. So still the vehicle, Colossal Kang, Vines, T10 Grizzly, and then we know the nerf that was put on that. All right, we skip Craven Light. We skip Ron. Dime, start of your turn. We're going to cap the first ever needle. All right, Dimes. 20-second timer starts now after needle caps. Beats the timer. Dime's going to move to their DZ. I'm sorry, their tank zone. Dark Boss to their chest. Dime's playing Dark Boss in round 2, would cap in round 4. Could be worth an extra 25. Drop a Pet Repel. Rage Milo to the Watchtower. And going to Howl to Crimson. That'll give Crimson 18 seconds to get her moves in. Ron says, wait. Mythic Dark Blue from Crimson. Going to hit Dimes 4. 25. So that'll take Dimes from 90% down to 65% health. She's going to use the absorption. So we'll take her back up to 85% health. But it does stop the Milo. First Dark Blue of the game. Going to nerf their next grenade attack. All right. Crimson, you got 18 seconds to get your move in, starting now. Beat the timer with about 8 seconds to go. Colossal Kang, the Main Street boss. Could be worth 73. Pet Repel. S6 Monster to the wall with Amplify. Second Amplify, she is gold sparked this round. So we got 6, S7, 8. So we got S8 Monster. Tiny using the prevention to stop it. So Crimson will be back to normal damage and normal size in the next round. After the tank buff would have been an S8, doesn't matter because Tiny's using the tank prevention. At the start of Tiny's turn, we're going to cap another needle. "20-second timer, Tiny. Beats the timer. Colossal Kang to Dime's boss. 73-point Kang possibility. Blue Spark, Max Seal over to Dimes. T10 Grizzly loaded to the wall, going to howl Crimson. That's going to drop her down to 16 seconds. Ron says wait. So it is a 10 plus the tank gives it a S12 equivalent plus mass destruction. All right, Gold Sonar and Dr. Die going to medic it. $65% nerf. It's going to make it an S4. Cataclysm. S4 Cataclysm. Big time nerf coming with those two abilities. And taking the damage to Dr. Die will break her seal. 50% of a green block up there. Take that. And we got 40% of the next green block. All right, so walls are almost even. SLY with 40% of a block, green, and VOX 25% of the same block. All right, before Cat's turn, we're going to cap needle. VOX getting their first needle. Haystacks are empty. Let's go to Cat. 20-second timer from the DZ. Easily beats the timer. Cat, Colossal Kang to Main Street. Possible 73. Vial to Dimes, Navy to the Temple Flame, Mass Destruction 6. All right, let's put out that flame once and for all. Vial Smoke. Break Dimes' seal. All right, final move of round 1, Bones. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Bones going to play Needle. Binds the cat. Absorption. Break cat seal. And Hal Crimson down to 14 seconds. Needle vines, absorption, gas blast, cat, and a howl. Ron. Gold blue from cat. Gold blue is going to break Bones' absorption. She's going to play absorption to keep her absorption. All right, that is the end of round number 2. Captains, give me a round 3 subs. At the end of the round, we're going to rotate Crimson into the temple. Blessing for Vox. Second blessing for Tiny. Halo for Bones. Bones. Going to lose her seal. Halo for Cat. Halo for Dr. Die. Bones going to play Elevation Wand, which will allow her to keep her seal. Vox. 25. DZ, SLY 0. Strawman 0-0. All right, I got football for Tiny. Trigger for Dr. Die. One second. Had to put that back. All right, order in round 3 is going to be Trigger, Craven, Ron, Dimes, Crimson, Football, Cat, and Bones. At the start of the round, before Trigger's timer starts. We're going to cap boss number 1 for VOX. 219 points in Kangs. So they're capping 3 Kangs on Main Street. Elevation's free. Doesn't count against purple wands. All right, let's go to trigger. Trigger, 20-second timer starts now. Trigger, Dark Boss to Main Street. Playing Dark Boss in 3. We'll cap in 5. Could be worth an extra 25. Gonna steal footballs. Needle. No needle for football. Sneaky. So we call that no need football. No need to play it. Luna Lamp to Crimson. Rage Monster loaded to the wall with Mass Destruction 6. All right, going to move her down into range. All right, after the Mass Destruction, we're going to make it equivalent to a Grizzly. It's going to be an E1 Grizzly. $25 green. Take the green off the board. You got 30% blue remaining. 2.3 on the blue row. Craven, you're back. 20-second timer starts now. Give Craven dynamite. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. Now we see why. It was a pretty long move. Gonna steal Trigger's Kang. No Kang for Trigger. Gonna move to the temple. Gonna play Cosmic Guard, Colossal Kang, and a Needle. Colossal Kang could be worth 73. Max Seal to dimes. S8 Seismic loaded to the wall, and Howl Crimson down to 12 seconds. Crimson will have 12 seconds to get her moves in. S8 Seismic loaded to the wall. Gold blue from Trigger, final blue of the game for Team VOX. Gold from the gold blue is going to hit Craven. Take him down to 80% health. Craven 80, dimes at 85. All right, let's go from Craven. Over to Ron, coming out of the Temple. 20-second timer, Ron. Ron going to move back to his DZ. Boss to their chest. No bueno. Ron playing boss, which will fizzle on Crimson's turn. Dropping a seal. M7 Trixie to the Kangs with Mass Destruction 6. All right, going to play Red Tanner and Gold Tanner. Ron going to play Absorption for the gold. Means he'll take the damage from the red, which will take him down to 90. All right, Ron moves to the DZ. Boss to the side chest. Will stack to Crimson's. Dropping a seal, playing a couple Trixies. Red Tanner, Gold Tanner, and then the Absorption ability. Ron will only take 10 points of damage. Deadly Dimes. Binds, breaks your seal. Vile takes you down to 75. She's going to move to the DZ. Colossal Kang to her boss. Could be worth 73. Gold Spark Crimson again. Dropping a Heal Smoke. E2 Rage Elmo to the Watchtower and Hinder Crimson. And it hits. Like Watchtower number 3. And it is an Elmo, so let's give him the points for the Elmo. Movement, Kang, Spark, Heal Smoke. Heal Smoke resolves. It will take her back to 100% health and get rid of the vines. And let's go to the Temple, go to Crimson. You got 12 seconds starting now. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. She did beat the nerf timer. Crimson going to play Sirs. All right. Now we'll get to her boss cap. Ron, your boss fizzles. Crimson's boss capped. Gives VOX their second flag. All right, Sir's going to get rid of the hinder and all those time debuffs. Going to play Quake. Going to knock Craven out of the temple. Only one chamber. Going to play Sap, which means football is going to be half rage. So we got Vines to Dimes, and we got an S8 Grizzly to the wall. She is gold sparked, but we are in round 3, Craven, so it is S11 with a 25% nerf. Football going to Judas it. Ron, they're going to take that Grizzly to the other wall. See if Ron's going to let it hit her weight. While we're doing that, we're going to put the Vines on Dimes, which is going to take her back down to 90%. Ron says, wait. So it is going to be equivalent to a S9 Grizzly after mass destruction and after the gold spark. S9 Grizzly. Cat going to go ahead and prevent it. Prevention out of play. Crimson will be back at full damage next round. Football, your move. 20-second timer starts now. Football, Cat, and Bones. And did not make the timer. All right. Now I am going to start by, I do have to put a smoke in the bomber zone. I did not announce it, but Dimes did take that in round 1. Dragonstone is covered. So we're going to go Elton to Cat, Silent Rage. So Cat is silenced, no legendaries, no pets, but also cannot use Rage this round. Colossal Kang to Dimes Boss. Could be worth 73. Max Seal to Dimes. Gold Spark to Trigger. S8 Maximon loaded to the wall. Mass Destruction 6. So we got Cyborg, Kang. Ron going to play Mythic Sonar to nerf the damage. All right, so Maximon's going to be a minus 15 because it does hit. We'll go ahead and nerf that bad boy 20%. Damage will stay the same for the Maximon. The Rage will be equivalent to an S6. S6 Maximon. 40% of a green block. Take out a green, take out a full blue. SLY a little bit over half a block ahead of VOX. You know what? I did not, Ron. Thank you for that. It is half rage. So we'll make it S2. I announced it, but I didn't take it out of the damage. So half rage should be F4. The Mythic Sonar, take it down to S3 Maximon, which is going to get rid of the green block and 10% of the blue block, 90% blue remaining. So VOX still with about this time VOX has a little bit over half a block lead. All right, let's go over to Cat, 20-second timer Cat. Going to put decay smoke on Dimes. Dimes would not be able to seal before she heals, and it will break, will dissolve her seal. So cannot seal until she heals. Going to howl Dimes. Down to 18 seconds. I'm going to go Goliath loaded to a Colossal Kang. Decay Smoke. One of those 4 Kangs. Immortal Blue from Bones. Mortal Blue will hit Cat for 40%. She's going to absorb it. Means she takes 20. Cat is now at 80% life. I feel like there's a little PvP starting. What do you think? Where's our PvP? Where you at, Julia? You feel like there's a little PvP starting? They're like setting the table for something? Julia's our resident PvP expert. Not quite doing it, but dipping their toe in the water to see what it's going to be like when they do it. All right, final move of round 3. Before we get to that move, let's go ahead and cap another needle. That's the 3rd needle for Team SLY. Bones, you got a 20-second timer from the DZ. Beats the timer. Bones. Going to release the tractor with the go sub. And nitrous. Go sub does still work with tractor. We didn't take that out of play because of it. It is the same as if there was a sub. Uh-oh. Cat taking control of Bones's tractor. She must have thought her tractor was sexy. All right, here's what happens. Bones releases the tractor. Cat takes control of it. Because it is a ghost sub, what are you challenging? Cat is not silent. She's already had her turn. And I think Elton is only for a turn. Is that correct? Yes? Correct. Okay. So Cat was silenced. She played her turn. That's it. Yeah, it is a silent rage. So it means she cannot play legendaries on her turn. She cannot enrage. It's a 2-for-1. No rage, no pet ability, no legendary. But she can play her DIs at the end of her turn. All right, so tractor is released. As it's going toward Crimson, Cat takes control of it with the legendary Voyage. There is nobody to knock out, which means there's no wave award. So even though she takes it, she can't get the wave award. What she does get is the block ability. So Cat is a tank. Anybody really quickly want to give me the tank award? 3 blocks and 2 rounds, preventable, maybe. Four turns seems high. Y'all gonna make me look this up, right? Three turns, 2 blocks. Sounds right? Yeah. 3 turns, 2 blocks, preventable. Thank you. All right. So that means we're in round 3. So in round 5, 2 blocks for Cat. All right. 3 turns, 2 blocks is preventable. So that'll be round 5 for Cat. All right, that is the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, I got Bones, third halo. Cat, third halo. Ron, a halo. Dimes, a halo. DZ is 0-0. Each own one, each neutralized one. Strawman, 0-0. All right, we're going to go to round number 4. Trigger, your gold sparked and you are in the no zone. 20-second timer trigger. Beats the timer. Trigger going Mythic Gideon. Mirror Smoke to Dimes. Blue Spark. T10 monster loaded to the wall. Pet score 15. Looking like 30. Actually, it is not. She does not have the bounty bear. Hold on. PS 15. All right, football going to intervene to grenade. We got Mythic Gideon, Mirror Smoke, Blue Spark, Big Grenade. Football with the intervene. Does not hit. All right, before Craven Light's turn, let's give him another needle in the haystack. Needle number 4. Craven, 20-second timer starts now. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the nerf timer. Petro to Cat. Drop a seal. M7 monster loaded to the wall. It hits. Petro going to knock Cat out of a rover and out of the DZ. M7 monster with mass destruction. It's up that bad boy to M7 Grizzly. SLY is 90% blue. It's best grenade hit of the night. Takes the 90% blue, takes a full blue, and takes 60% of a blue. I got 40 blue remaining of the final blue block. Took us a while to get there, but we got there. Ron from the DZ, 20-second timer, Ron. Beats the timer. Ron's going to turn Bones into an engineer. Colossal Wicked Kang to Main Street Boss. Ron playing a 73-point Kang. Ron, do you want to bounce? Cravens, dimes, footballs, or tiny? I need you to pick. Because obviously a player could replay it. All right, football, that Colossal Kang's going back in your hand. All right, Bones to an engineer, Colossal Wicked Kang, Dragon Smoke, S8 Bunko to 2 Kangs, and going to howl Craven Light to take him down to 18 seconds. Craven Light, you got 2 Colossals left, and Ron's, or 3 of them, and Ron's trying to take out 2 of them. All right, going to play a red-blue for 1. They have 1 blue remaining. Going to break Ron's seal. And they got to give up 1 of them. Ron effectively just took 150 points off the board with that bounce and that kill. Nicely done, Ron. Yep, and who's blue? All right, Craven playing his own. All right. Dimes, before your turn, going to cap your first flag of the night. Dimes capping a flag, getting on the board. Ron did play Dragon Smoke to relight the stone. Flags are 2-1. And they did cap 146 points in Kangs. All right, Dimes, at the start of your turn, Vines are going to take you down to 80, but the good news is that'll also get rid of the mirror smoke because you took damage. Deadly Dimes, your move. 20-second timer starts now. Dimes going to move to their rover zone. Going to play Scold to Cat, which is going to give her an absorption. Max Spark to Cat. Try to stick her in place. Playing a Heal and Seal, which she can play because she had the Decay Smoke, but she played a Healing Smoke. So now she gets the Heal and Seal. Scold is going to hit Cat. Going to take Cat down to 90 or 70% health, sorry. Also going to light a Watchtower. It's Watchtower number 4. Movement's good. Scold hits Cat, 10% damage. Dimes gets an absorption. She max spark Cat. Plays a Heal and Seal as well. Heal and Seal is going to take Dimes up to 90% health. Give her a seal as well. E3 Milo and playing an Amplify. And Milo's going to light Watchtower number 5. Crimson has her full time remaining because she played Sirs. Crimson, 20-second timer starts now. Timer is up. Did not make the timer. Did beat the Nerf timer. Talon Cat to their DZ. Sorry, supposed to be their DZ. My bad. Gonna play Dragon Smoke on the DZ Dragonstone. And M7 Grizzly. All right, Talon is good. Dragon Smoke is good. Gonna mute their wall. Which will remove both of their mutes. Remember, mutes too. M7, 8, 9, 10, 11, S11 Grizzly to the wall from Crimson. That's the new highest hit of the night. They've got 30 blue. After mass destruction, take the 30 blue. We take a blue, take another blue. .3 blocks, taking down the whole blue row. 2.3. Was a little less than full. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Football Master. 20-second timer football. Beats the timer. Football going to play Boss in 4, Cap in 5. I'm sorry, we'll cap in 6. 4 and 6. Max sparked the cat. She is currently stuck in the other team's DZ. She's been double max sparked. Super Thrill, H9 Grizzly loaded to the wall, and football's going to mute 2 of those. Ron says, wait. Boss Spark, Super Thrill. We got 9, 10, 11, 12. S12 Grizzly with mass destruction. Beat the timer as well. Ron's going to prevent it. All right, let's go to Cat. Stuck at their DZ, Cat. 20-second timer. Timer's up. She beats it barely. Mythic Watcher, E3 Milo to the Watchtower, and Pet score 15. All right, Mythic Watcher is going to give us 20 points. Let's put it right there. Watchtower number 6. All right, E3 Milo to the Watchtower. We got to do a 50-50 roll for the Milo. Now, they get the points for the Milo regardless. So we can give them the points. But let's see if it's going to light the Watchtower. Cat, pick odd or even. If you get it, you hit it. She's picking even. It is odd. It is a miss to light the Watchtower, but it does get rid of that particular one, okay? So the next one would hit because it's that tower. But then when you get to the next tower, there's a clone there, and the first one, there's a clone. So it looks like the monolith did its job. All right, let's finish off the first half with the owner of the monolith, Bomber Bones. DZ portal to the other side. Release tractor. Ron does a hit. I don't think there's anything you can do. I'm just asking. Bones with a wave award. All right, so that is going to knock Crimson out of the temple, out of her tank. And that is where we end the round. Captains, give me your subs for round 5. Each team has 2 blessings. Nobody got a blessing that round. Cat with a 4th halo. Bones with a 4th halo. Ron with a 2nd halo. Strawman 0-0. SLY 25, VOX 0 for the DZ. Dimes with a 100-point Siege Award. Dimes with a Bronze Star. All right, looks like we got Elevation. Bones losing her seal. Keeping her absorption. Dimes keeping all her buffs because she was in the rover zone. Football heading out. Ocean Man coming in. Animal going to the ozone. Trigger heading out. Looks like we got Sir Tim and Poison Arrow. Remember, Poison Arrow is a ninja, but we do need his pre-match buffs. All right, order is going to be as follows. It'll be Tim, Craven, Ron, Dimes, Crimson, Ocean Man, Cat, Bones, Poison Arrow, and the Animal. All right, so before we get to Tim's move, I think I got them backwards. I think Tim is supposed to be in Poison Arrow is on the ozone. Tim is in the DZ. All right, so before we get to Sir Tim's move, we're going to cap a 73-point Kang. We're going to cap a 3rd chest, which is Main Street. 3 flags to 1. And we'll start round 5. Here goes the timer, 20-second timer. Sir Tim, you're on the clock. Beats the timer. Going to move into the temple. By the way, the temple has both chambers open now. They were closed for 2 rounds. It's going to turn into a tank. Going to play needle. Sir Tim playing needle in 5 would cap in 6. Drop seal, rage monster loaded to the wall with mass destruction 6. All right, so we got 1 rage tacked onto it after their mass destruction and amplify. They will get the equivalent of 1 red block. 3 red blocks remaining. Craven Light, you're on the clock, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Craven Light's going to move to the temple. Red Midnight to Cat. All right. Red Midnight hits. Max Spark will fizzle. Pet Repel. And S8 Monster. Remember, Cat was stunned last round. She can take the damage, but she can't be double stunned. Tim's going to prevent the grenade. Half rage. All right, all health resets. So Cat taking damage from Midnight, take her down to 90%. She will be slowed. She can't have a slow effect, but she can't have a stun effect. You can actually have both. So Midnight will stun her, which will slow her. Craven will get a Pet Repel. And his grenade's going to be shut down by Sir Tim. All right, let's go over to Father Ron, 20-second timer Ron. Ron going to move to their DZ. Mythic Gideon. Max Seal. Rage Milo and a pet score of 30. Give him the points for the Milo. We do have to do a die roll on it. Movement's good. Gideon's good. Max Seal is good. Ron, odd or even? Actually, scratch that. Never mind, Ron. I jumped the gun. You got rid of the monolith on that one, so it will light. The next one would be an odd or even roll. So we're light Watchtower number 2 because it hits. Movement's good. Gideon's good. Seal's good. Milo lights the Watchtower. All done within the timer. Deadly Dimes. What's your next feat now that you already got the siege? 20-second timer dimes. 18-second timer dimes. 18 seconds. She has a howl remaining. Timer's up. Didn't beat it. Dime's going to move. Can't move into the temple because somebody's there. But she's going to move to the temple steps. Going to turn to a priestess. Going to play a red Nolan. Going to send Torment over to Ron. Going to sap Ron. Half rage. S8 Grizzly loaded to the wall. Movement's good. Legendary's good. Red Nolan. Torment S8. All right, going to pawn if the Torment. And going to intervene the grenade. Okay, let's go over to Crimson. 20-second timer. Crimson from the tank zone. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the nerf timer, though. Crimson going to move to the temple stairs. She is the 4th in line behind Dimes. Mythic Gideon. Torment to Dimes and a Grizzly to the wall. Craven says, wait. Evoke and Insania. Make it S6. Then we're going to evoke half of it, make it a S3, and half the Grizzly damage after mass destruction. S3 lithium grenade equivalent. Add the amplify for extra damage. Red block. Insania cuts the rage. The evoke takes half of it. 1 red block is all they get. 2 red blocks remaining. All right, let's kick it over to Ocean Man. 20-second timer, Ocean Man. Going to play Axis on Ron, Vines on Ron. Gold Spark on Crimson. S8 Goliath to the wall with some mass destruction of his own. And it hits. All right. Vine's going to break Ron's seal. Axis is going to move him to the no zone and deal damage to him. He is in the middle, so he does have range on his wall. He always gets the benefit. There you go. We'll put you on that side. I'm going to take Ron down to 80% health. And it hits. Axis, Vines, Gold Spark. And he is going to have to move out of the tank zone into the no zone. But that's a good grenade hit because it's S8 Goliath after mass destruction. It is S8 Grizzly. Welcome to the wall game, SLY. 40% blue off the board. Red block. And 80% of a red block. So I got 20% red remaining, SLY. That means you got 2.2. Over on the other side, we got 2. All right, we will go to Cat's turn, Craven. At the start of Cat's turn, her tractor is going to take those 2 red blocks. Do they hit? It hits Cat with a gold bar. 50-point gold bar, and the first wall of the night is off the board. It is a John Deere. I don't know. Maybe it's a Toro. Could be a Toro. All right, Cat, you're up. 20-second timer. Cat Bones, Aiden and Joe. Easily beats the timer. Cat going to move to her DZ. Heal and seal. Kruger to the Watchtower. F4 Vapor to the Watchtower. We're going to sap Craven. Craven says, wait. What we got, Craven? Got a Kruger and a Watchtower shot. All right, Animal going to prevent the Kruger. All right, so that Watchtower stays lit. Grenade hits. Cat, 50-50. You missed on the last one. Let's see if you can get this one. Odd or even? She goes even. It is odd yet again. Man, Bones is getting her money's worth out of that monolith, that's for sure. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's ever not hit or anybody's ever hit with it. I think she's like 5 for 5. All right, does get rid of that monolith, but doesn't light anything. Yeah, that's what I thought. 0 for 5 in 2 games. All right, let's go over to Bones. 20-second timer starts now. Beats the timer. Vial to Cat, Grizz to Cat, Gas Blast to Cat, and then Sap Cat. She has the DZ portal because the only way she could play the grenade anyway. Vial, Grizz, Gas Blast. Vial, Grizz, and the Gas Blast will fizzle because she can't reach. Cat down to 70% health. All right, let's go to Poison Arrow from the Ozone. 20-second timer Aiden. Beats the timer. He is going to get in the turret. Going to play needle. Drop a seal. And a big old grenade to that brand new wall. T10 Grizzly loaded. Make it a S12 Grizzly with mass destruction. They're going to evoke it. They're going to sonar it. And was the and going to be the evoke, Craven? Is it the evoke mythic sonar? Maybe Joe beat you to it. Okay. All right, so they're going to do the evoke and the mythic sonar. So we're going to take 70% damage. All right, so we're making an S3. We'll absorb some of that, and we'll take 30% off that Grizzly. It's going to be equivalent to an S3 Wedding Crasher when it's all said and done. So a lot of nerf there with those two plays. They still have their amplify as well. Black block. 15% of a green block. I got 85 green remaining. But it is a fresh wall. All right, final move of round number 5, Animal. 20-second timer. Let's get it. Did not beat the timer. Nerf timer is up. This is the second timer in play. Did beat the second time timer. All right, he's getting in the turret. Wicked Gideon. Wicked Gideon's going to bounce one of those 28 Gideons back. Going to send Torment over to Aiden. H9 Grizzly loaded to the wall with a blue spark and mass destruction 6. Nine, 10, 11, 12. S12 Grizzly Ron with a whole lot of mass destruction. Crimson with the prevention. All right, that is the end of round number 5. We're in the final round. At the end of that round, we're going to give Sir Tim a blessing. And give Craven Light a blessing. Bones. A fifth blessing. Cats in the no zone, so DZ. We got SLY 25, VOX 0. All right. We're going to start out with round number 6 before Sir Tim's move. He is capping a needle. Needle number 2 for Team VOX. And it is Dragonstorm. Let's get the die roll. Both teams qualified. Oh, we get E4. We got a lot of damage coming up. Enrage 4. All right, Tim, you're up. 20-second timer starts now. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the timer, actually. As I was moving it, he got it in. Binds to Bones, S8, Bunko to Nolan and their needle, and Amplify. Now, the problem is, that's not their needle. That's your needle. So you can throw it at the Nolan, but then you got to pick a new target as the second target. Tim or Vox, give me the second target instead of needle. All right, so we got Craven. All right, so we got Nolan and Craven. Craven says, wait, what's your move, Craven? Those are S12 Bunkos after the Dragonstorm. All right, so Craven's going to lose his seal. They're going to use Immortal Blue. And that will break Sir Tim's seal. Vines to bones. Get rid of her absorption. Tim going to use the absorption. It won't matter because it'll only absorb 20 and the rest will still carry over and break his seal. So either way, he loses his seal. And we'll figure out whose immortal blue it is. Dime's immortal blue. All right, let's go over to Craven Light. Craven, 20-second timer from the temple. Remember, Dragon Storm, E4 on all attacks. Craven, Ron, then Dimes. Timer is up. Did not beat it. All right. Did beat the nerf timer, and he is half rage because of the sap. So Ron is half rage, Crimson half rage, and Craven half rage. Arc Spark, Gold Blitz their needle. Torment to Crimson. H9 Unforgiven to their needle. Ron, you got a Gold Blitz. It hits. All right, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Rage cut in half. It is a 6.5 Unforgiven and a Gold Blitz. Needle is Poison Arrows. Gear is lesser as well. The nerfed Unforgiven takes Poison Arrow's needle down to 55%. Blitz takes it down to 30%. The needle on the board, Poison Arrows, has 30% health remaining. Does scale to the user. All right, let's go over to Ron. Ron, you got half rage too, 20-second timer. Ron, going to put Torment over on Ocean Man. He's going to play Cyclone to get rid of Crimson's Torment. H9 Goliath to the wall from Patton with Amplify. Putting more Amplify on the wall. It is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, but he has half rage, so it makes it a S7. S7 Grizzly equivalent after mass destruction. Ocean Man shutting it down. Deadly Dimes, you are tormented, and you have 20 seconds. Timer's up. Jinshi. Give that hinder all the way across the board. Arc Spark, Gold Blitz Needle, Super Thrill. All right. The Gold Blitz is going to take, you guys saw this before, it's going to take Aiden's needle down to 5%. Still alive, barely. So Ron says, wait. So we got Grizzly, Roar, Super Thrill. That's 8, that's 9. S9 Grizzly equivalent. They're going to intervene dimes, but the Nolan is going to hit. Actually, that's correct. So scratch that. We'll give them a warning. So we'll keep that needle at 30%. All right, Jinshi, no Gold Blitz. They stay at 30%. They intervene the grenade. But then Nolan's goes through with a little bit of extra damage because it's red as well. It's 20% of a red block. Let's take it down the wall. Gold block for Deadly Dimes. Even without the Torment, 2.2, it takes it off the board. Let's reset it. All right, Crimson has half rage because of sap. Twenty-second timer, Crimson. Gets her move in. And 1 second, I want to check that. Need to see who sapped. Who sapped Crimson? Crimson is not sapped. Cat is sapped. Crimson's full damage goes through. Sorry, I wrote it on the wrong player. All right, so Crimson's is full damage, Cat's is sapped. Red Kruger, Blue Spark, Super Thrill, Unforgiven to the wall. And it hits because it is an Unforgiven, so no prevention. All right. That was timely, right? All right, Kruger going to put out this Watchtower. Crimson, big grenade hit. And they did a good job by getting rid of that Torment too. So Crimson, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. S17 Unforgiven with Amplify. Ouch. Finishing off the green. Green, blue, blue, and 50% blue. All right, at the start of Ocean Man's turn, we're going to cap football's boss. Flag number 2. Flags are 3-2. Ocean Man, you're up. 20-second timer for Ray. He is tormented. Beats the timer. Rod takes down a block, which is going to be the black block. Going to go Gold Curtis. H9 Goliath to the wall. Gold Curtis, 75% of a green block. Finish off the green, green, and blue. Both teams lighting it up this round. We are in extended time because we started late. Cat, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Talon Ron to the DZ. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. But it is cut in half. It's an S9. Luckily, they played sap. But it does hit. Blue block, red block, 25% of a red block, 75 red remaining. 2.75. Bones, your move. 20-second timer. Colossal Gideon. Heel and seal, Milo to the Watchtower, pet score. It hits. It's giving that Milo, giving that pet score. And giving that Watchtower. Interesting. SLY left Aiden's needle up there. They ignored it for a couple of rounds. The start of Aiden's turn, he's going to cap his needle. It's needle number 3. Aiden, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Rage, Super Thrill, Blue Spark, H9, Grizzly. It's a lot. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Dimes with the prevention. It looked good for a minute. All right, and the final move of the night, Animal. 20-second timer starts now. Beats the timer. It hits. We got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Animal. Big time grenade hit. Here we go. Blue, blue, red block. Red block for the Animal. Nicely done, everybody. Congratulations. We finished our first full match. Well done. If we'd have started on time, we'd have been done 10 minutes earlier. We actually were faster than the timer. At the end of the game, we got Craven Light with a blessing. Sir Tim with a blessing. Strawman, 0-0. Bones and Ron, another halo each. Zero on the DZ. That was well done, everybody. I'm going to calculate the math here because we got needles. We got a lot of different elements to it. I don't know. I don't know who won. Let's count down these blessings, though. We got 4 and 4. So that means we're going to take down the final 2 blocks for Team SLY. And then we'll take down 2 more. Over on the other side, we'll take down those 3. And we'll rebuild it, take down 1. Walls were pretty much even. SLY winning the wall game by a block. I got a feeling it's going to be pretty close. After we calculate siege, occupy, needles, all that stuff. All right, everybody, give me 5 minutes. I'll be back, and I'll tell you who won. All right, couple more things. Turret Award went to Animal. Turret Award went to, or the Ace Award went to Poison Arrow and Animal. DZ points, 100 for Bones, 50 for Cat. All right, everybody, we are back, and we got our first winner with the brand new needle function. So here you go. I'll give you a quick breakdown. So tonight you're looking for points. Start out with the flags. Flag game. VOX 600, SLY 450. 3 flags to 2. Early advantage team VOX. Get to walls. SLY was making a run at the end. Didn't quite pull away at the end. It was close. SLY barely getting the edge. 615 to 605, but not enough to make up that 150. SLY still down around 135. VOX got the MBS tonight. MBS, 200 points. That was huge. But could SLY make it up with something like Kang's? No, they didn't. VOX, with that wicked Kang bounce, really getting an advantage there, 292 to 146. So it looks like VOX is pulling away, but hold on. Siege and Occupy, Dimes chopping away, getting 100 points with the Siege. Watchtower, SLY, a little bit of an effort with Watchtower. They did get an advantage, 125 to 50. That's still a 75-point advantage. DZ was even money, 50-50. Timers, SLY a little bit slower tonight than VOX. They had minus 50 on timers. VOX minus 30. 2 additional failures for SLY. But then we get to the needle game. Needle game, SLY got 4. It looked like VOX was only going to get 2. Craven hit the needle, then they left it alone, able to sneak that in. But it was 400 points to 300 points with the needles. So just the core points. We've got VOX with a little bit of advantage, 2067 to 1836, but still within range. Let's go to PCP. PCP, SLY with a gold bar, Cannonball, Tire, Wave Award the second time around, Ace Award, 100 points for the DZ, Bronze Star, and Dynamite. That's 300 PCP points. Take it over to Team VOX. Gold bar, Feather, Cannonball, Tire, Ace Award, and only 50, 225. SLY chipping away at that early lead. It's down to the extras. Who could get the most points with the other stuff? Well, we had SLY, Dark Boss, Pet Score, Elmo, 3 Milos, but they also had minus 56 with the Mythic Gideons. It would have been worse, but they got rid of one of them. But they still got a bonus of 54 points. If they could keep VOX in the negative, they could get the win. How did VOX get extras? Dark Boss, Chromica, another Dark Boss, Pet Score, Mythic Watcher, 3 Milos, and they only had 53 points in deductions, another 30 Pet Score as well. VOX with 147 in extras, and that was the difference. VOX tonight at home, 24-39, SLY on the road, 21-90. VOX going to 2-0 and getting out of the gates as the #1 rated team. They won on the road and they won at home. This was a great learning experience. So I'm going to ask you guys, number 1, did you have a good time? Number 2, do you like the nuances of the game? They're different. And number 3, did you learn something tonight? Let me know if you had 1, 2, and 3. If you did all of those things, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. Number 4, it was fast, and nobody played the Forge. So with Cyborgs, with the Forge, with the Portal, these games are going to be done in that 135. We will get complete matches in. So you guys are playing great. You're playing fast. I enjoyed it. The fishing game is back up. If you guys want to fish tonight, you're low in tokens, message Kel. If not, message us tomorrow. We will have bounty fishing tomorrow. I enjoyed it. So I had a lot of fun with you guys. Great gameplay. It's a long season. Enjoy it. Have a great night, everybody. And we'll see you all hopefully tomorrow night for some bounty fishing. Peace.